Hello students, today we are going to see one more service that is nothing but software as a service. We have seen already two services, IaaS, that is nothing but uh, infrastructure as a service. Next we have seen platform as a service, PaaS. Now this is the last and final cloud service which is provided by the cloud, that is nothing but software as a service. So we will see the overview, characteristics and suitability and pros and cons of this. So what is software as a service? It refers to cloud computing model where AWS provides software applications over the internet as a service. So means what? Any service you want to avail, that service is available on the cloud by the cloud people. Either it could be AWS or it could be Google or it could be IBM cloud. So they will provide the services whichever you require. So users can access that software which they are providing, the application which you want to run on the internet, and you need not install it on your local machine. So it is not licensed software. So you need to just take the service and start using it. So it did not be installed on your local machine. You can directly use it through the web browser, connect it through the internet. So the ability given to the end users to access an application over the internet that is hosted and managed by the service provider. So this is nothing but the ability, means what, your software or application is available on the cloud and you can directly use it without installing it on your local machine through the internet. So the end users are exempted from managing or controlling an application, the development platform and the underlying infrastructure. So you need not do anything, you need not develop anything, you need not manage anything. The application is readily available on the internet and you can directly use it. So software as a service is provided by cloud people. So what are the various services provided by AWS? We have seen EC2, it is nothing but elastic compute cloud. I want to do any computation, I want to run my application on the cloud. So this is a service which is provided by Amazon EC2. So it allows companies to run virtual servers on the cloud. So any computation which you want to do, it is done by the servers which are present on the cloud, that is nothing but Amazon EC2. And you want to do some storage, for that they have given an application, software application or application which is nothing but Amazon S3, which stands for simple storage service. So provides scalable storage for SaaS applications. So you have application available on the cloud and you want to have more servers and you want to have more storage, then it is scalable, and that service is provided by Amazon S3. So allowing companies to store and retrieve data efficiently. So means what, you need to store data and you want to retrieve it, you need not create or build any application. The application is readily available by AWS, that application is nothing but Amazon S3. So that is what, it is a service provided by the Amazon. So software which is provided by the Amazon, so that is what it is called as Amazon software as a service. So these are the two examples which are provided as SaaS to the users. Right, what is the overview? SaaS changes the way the software is delivered to the customers. As I said earlier, you want to use any software, it is licensed, means what, you have to buy it. Until unless you don't buy and install on your system, you cannot use it. But when SaaS came into the market, which is provided by cloud people, so you need not buy any software, directly on demand service over the internet. Means what, you want to use that service, you can directly go to the internet, SaaS will deliver it. SaaS is delivered as an on demand service over the internet. There is no need to install the software to the end users devices. So that is what, software you need not buy it, you can directly use over the internet because it is given as a service by the cloud people. SaaS services can be accessed or disconnected any time based on end users needs. Means what, earlier when you want to run or use some application, you need to buy it and you need to install it on the system, you need to pay totally for that total amount for the license of that application. But here whenever you want to use it, you can log on the internet, use it, and whenever you don't want to use it, disconnect and don't use. So how it can be accessed? Those services can be accessed through the lightweight web browsers on any devices such as laptops, tablets and smartphones. From anywhere you can use it. So a thin client can also use it. What is a thin client? Thin client is nothing but it has got less storage space, and less software, it is not totally functional. Even with less resources we can access. So SaaS services can be accessed from a thin client also. So what are the services provided by the SaaS? Following services: business services are provided, social networking services are provided, and then we have mail services, and we have document management. We will see one by one. So business services, variety of business services are provided by the SaaS. So if you see, service includes ERP, enterprise resource planning, and you want to do CRM, customer relation management, billing, sales, and human resources. These all are made into an application this and given by the cloud people, that is treated as SaaS service. Social networking. So since social networking sites are extensively used by the general public, many social networking services providers adopted SaaS for the sustainability. Why SaaS is provided? Because we never know how many users are going to log in. At a time users may increase and some other time users may decrease. So compatibility or flexibility or scalability is required. So those all are provided using SaaS. So since the number of users of the social networking site is increasing exponentially, so it may increase exponentially. So if you are deploying this application on premises physically, it is difficult to provide the servers when it is required. But when it is on cloud as a SaaS, and that increase in number of clients will not affect us scale, because on cloud everything is scalable and it is easy. So to handle that varying load or variable load, cloud will provide the servers which are required. So SaaS will help in doing that. So that's why, and this is one service provided by SaaS. Next, now everything is maintained on electronic documents. So electronic documents are required. So even that is, you need not worry about that. So that documents can be created, managed, and tracked by using SaaS. So SaaS will provide that service for you. Next, mail services. Email services are currently used by many people. The future of growth in email usage is unpredictable. Means what, we never know how many users will come at a time. So unpredictable number of users and the load on email services. Most of the emails, because of this, most of the email services started offering their service as a SaaS service. As I said, if the users are increasing, we need to scale our resources. If you are doing it on physical servers at your premises, it is not possible. So to do the scalability, it is easily done on the cloud. So SaaS now started offering this service. So because of this, scalability is not a problem. So what are the characteristics of SaaS? Essential characteristics of SaaS are one to many. It is, SaaS services are delivered as one to many model, where a single instance of the application can be shared by multiple tenants or customers. So that is what is the first advantage. Everybody can be used. One application you are developing and putting on the cloud, any user can use it. Any number of users can view it. You can use it. That's why it is called as one to many. And as I said, it can be accessed to the internet. So web access is available. So SaaS services provide web access to the software. So it allows the end user to access the application from any location if the device is connected to the internet. So web access is there. So this is the second characteristic. Centralized management. So these applications are managed centralized, sitting at one location. Anybody can manage this. So are hosted and managed. These services are hosted and managed from the central location. Management of SaaS applications becomes very easy. So as these applications are available on the net, on the web, so you can appoint a single person to manage these applications easily. So centralized management is there. So automatic updates, whatever are required, can be done as it is managed centrally on the internet. Next, multiple device support. So these services can be accessed from any end user devices, like you can use laptop, or you can use desktop, or you can use smartphones or tablets. Any type of client can access SaaS services. So multi-device, it supports multi-devices. Better scalability, as I have always said, why people are moving to cloud, why organizations are moving to the cloud is scalability. So we never know how many users will increase at what point of time. So providing resources on physical on premises in traditional way, it is not possible. So using cloud, any number of resources can be provided without any problem. So the dynamic scaling of underlying cloud resources makes SaaS applications work efficiently even with varying loads. As SaaS application is present on the cloud and you need any resource, it can be easily and readily available over there. So that's why SaaS services are helpful in that case. So because they are better scalable. And high availability, as all the resources are available, so there is no problem of data backup and recovery mechanism. So 99% of availability will be there, so users can access data and recover data at any point of time. So that's why this is one more characteristic of SaaS. API integration, SaaS integration, SaaS services have the capability of integrating with other software or service to standard APIs. So you have some other applications available which you want to get connected to the application which is available on SaaS, then that can be done with the help of standard APIs which are available. So this is one more characteristic of SaaS. Suitability, it is where all this application is suitable. So SaaS is popular among individuals and startup companies because of the benefits it provides. So as I said, as a startup company, they need not buy all the infrastructure, or they did not buy the application which is license based. So what they can do is the service, the SaaS service will provide the application which is available on the internet. So whenever they want to use it, they can use it. So when this is helpful is, first is on demand software. As I have said, so these applications you need not buy, because most of the softwares are license based softwares. So if it is a license based software, you want to use this software, you need to buy it and install it on your local machine. But as on demand software is available, because the software is available directly on the cloud with the help of SaaS services, then you need not buy it. So that reduces the cost to the company, or total cost of ownership, you need not worry about it. So directly whenever you want this service, you can use it, and return of investment will be done without paying anything, because you need not pay much, only you need not pay to buy the software and install on the system, but directly you can use it with the help of SaaS. So on demand, whatever is required, that in those cases SaaS is helpful. So see, if the end users are looking for on demand software rather than licensing based full term software, then the SaaS model is the best option. That is what I have said. Next, software for startup companies. As traditional software, the end user buy devices with minimum requirements specified by the software vendor. You need to buy the machines, you need to buy the applications. Here in this case, you need not when you buy, this increases the investment on buying hardware for startup companies. So directly when SaaS is providing the service, do not require high end infrastructure for accessing it. It is a suitable option for startup companies that can reduce the initial expenditure on buying high end software. So when you do not want to invest more on software, and when that is your option, then SaaS service is suitable. Next, software with compatible multiple devices. Suppose you have applications like word processors or mail services, need better accessibility from different devices. Means what? Now if you want to access your mail, you will be accessing it through your desktop, through your laptop, through your tablet, and you want to access it through your device, mobile. Then SaaS applications are adaptable with almost all the devices. Means what? You develop an application which is SaaS is providing an application which is compatible with any type of device. So when your demand is that way, then you can go with SaaS. See, with varying loads, as I said, now if you see social networking sites like your mail and all, so here the load will be varying. Sometimes clients will be more, sometimes clients will be less. So dynamic scalability is required. So when that is your option, like with the dynamic scaling capabilities, SaaS applications can handle varying loads efficiently without disrupting the normal behavior of the application. So when you have varying loads, for some applications, those applications are provided, or softwares are provided by SaaS. So at that point of time, then you go for SaaS application.